Episode 33, Customer Service Comedy.
So, let's talk about customer service representatives, shall we? Now, I'm sure we've all had our fair share of experiences with them, and let me tell you, they can be quite the characters. Have you ever called a customer service hotline and felt like you were talking to a robot? You know, the kind of representative who is reading from a script and sounds like they're half asleep? It's like they're not even listening to you, they're just waiting for their next coffee break. And then there are the reps who seem like they're trying way too hard to be your best friend. They start off the conversation with something like, "Hey there. How's your day going? What can I help you with today?" And you're thinking, "Just give me my refund, Brenda, I don't need your life story." But the real fun starts when you get transferred to a different representative, and they have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. You've already explained your issue 3 times, and now you have to start from scratch. It's like you're playing a game of telephone, except no one is getting the message right. And let's not forget about those representatives who make promises they can't keep. "Don't worry, sir, your package will be delivered by tomorrow." And then tomorrow comes and goes, and still no package. And when you call back to ask about it, they act like they've never heard of you before. Package? What package? We don't sell packages here. But here's the thing, folks. We can't blame the customer service representatives entirely. They're just doing their jobs, trying to make a living like the rest of us. It's the system that's broken. The lack of training, the overworked and underpaid employees, the constant pressure to meet targets and quotas. So, next time you find yourself on the phone with a customer service representative who is less than helpful, just remember that they're people too. And maybe, just maybe, a little bit of kindness and understanding can go a long way. Or at the very least, it'll make for a great story to tell your friends. So, customer service representatives. We've all had experiences with them, and let's be honest, sometimes they can be a real pain in the you-know-what. But hey, they're just doing their job, right? One thing that really gets me is when you call customer service and you get stuck in that automated phone system. You know what I'm talking about, press 1 for English, press 2 for Spanish, press 3 for Martian. And then you finally get to the right department, and you're put on hold for what seems like an eternity. And then, when you finally do get a hold of a human being, they're reading from a script like it's their Bible. I'm sorry to hear that, sir. I understand your frustration. Let me check on that for you. It's like talking to a robot. And then there's the language barrier. I once called customer service and got connected with someone who clearly didn't speak English as their first language. I was trying to explain my issue and they just kept repeating, "I'm sorry, I'm not understanding." And I'm like, yeah, that makes 2 of us. But you know what's even worse than that? When you're in a store and you can't find what you're looking for, so you ask an employee for help. And they act like you're inconveniencing them by asking a question. "Excuse me, do you know where the peanut butter is?" I'll 7. "Can I go back to doing nothing now?" And don't even get me started on those customer service surveys they always want you to fill out. On a scale of 1 to 10, how likely are you to recommend our product to a friend? Let me tell you something, if I had a friend who needed whatever product I was calling about, I'd tell them to run in the opposite direction. But you know what? Despite all the frustration and annoyance that comes with dealing with customer service representatives, I have to give them credit. They have a tough job. So next time you're on the phone with one of them, take a deep breath and remember, they're just trying to make a living. And maybe, just maybe, you'll end up having a pleasant conversation with one of them. But let's not hold our breath. Dealing with customer service representatives can be a frustrating experience, but I'm here to find the humor in it. You know what's worse than waiting on hold for an hour to talk to a customer service representative? Waiting on hold for an hour to talk to a customer service representative who can't actually help you. I called a company the other day because I was having trouble with their product. After finally getting through to a representative, I explained my issue and was met with a response that left me scratching my head. The representative told me, "That's strange. I've never heard of that happening before. Let me put you on hold for a moment while I look up the solution." After waiting for what felt like an eternity, the representative came back on the line and said, "I'm sorry, I couldn't find a solution to your problem. Have you tried turning it off and on again?" Of course, I'd tried that already. Who hasn't tried turning something off and on again in the 21st century? But I decided to humor the representative and tried it again anyway. Lo and behold, it actually worked. I was amazed. I couldn't believe that all it took was a customer service representative telling me to turn it off and on again for me to fix my problem. It was like I had stumbled upon some kind of secret tech support hack that I had never known about before. But let's be real, not all customer service experiences end in a happy resolution like that. Sometimes you're left feeling like you just wasted an hour of your life on the phone with someone who couldn't care less about your issue. And don't even get me started on the automated systems that make you jump through hoops just to talk to a real human being. So, the next time you find yourself on hold with a customer service representative, just remember, sometimes turning it off and on again really is the answer. And if that doesn't work, well, at least you've got a good story to tell.
And that wraps up another laughter-filled episode of Not So Funny A. If you enjoyed the jokes generated by our AI algorithms, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our comedy-loving community.